What's up, everybody? Aaron with Why We Love Horror and Aaron Unwinds back with another episode as we continue along in the Friday the 13th franchise last week with Friday the 13th 6. We did have Mr. Jeremy Potters making his return, Mr. Big Blazeness, second-time guest, first-time guest as well. Now, back-to-back weeks with guests, we have the proprietor, the runner, the founder of the channel, Mr. John Maher. How you doing tonight?
Doing good. I'm happy to at least talk about one Friday the 13th movie. It's like probably, I mean, I know there's probably better franchises out there, but this is my favorite. It's comfort for me. So
this is your favorite in the franchise as well. Right?
No, I mean, Jason Lives is my favorite by far. Okay, Jason Lives is incredible. This probably isn't even in my top 4 of the franchise, but I've seen this movie the most. Because this movie was just always on. I don't know why this one, out of all of them, was just always on cable. It's always on cable. Probably
because they don't show any of the kills. It's Friday the 13th, 7th, the new blood here. This is, like, if I had to make it pretty simple, it's if Carrie got stuck in a Friday the 13th movie. It's what it is. It's a telekinetic girl who accidentally unleashes Freddy, who is trapped beneath the water.
Not Freddy.
Or Jason.
that would be even better.
Jason. Trapped Jason beneath the water in Friday 6 when Tommy chains him underneath the lake. And Tina's this girl who has a problem with her father and accidentally unleashes Jason from beneath the water.
Yeah.
And
Jason seems a lot closer to the shore than he was in part 6. They were way in the middle of the lake in part 6.
I thought so.
Jason's way closer to the shore. He was slowly making his way out of that lake, obviously.
He's just he's just whatever, I guess. And so from there, like, Jason kind of just goes on a little bit of a rampage. It's pretty standard Friday the 13th at this point. If I'm being honest, like, the one kill that would stick out for me would be the sleeping bag kill. I think this is the first time he's killed with a sleeping bag in this way. Am I wrong?
This is the initiator of that.
This is the initiation of that kill. Okay, so
yeah, and like I think the footnote of that is like this movie actually, like, you're right, they do, like, in the final edit of this movie they do cut away from a bunch of the kills, but there is, like, you could find like the unedited versions of the kills, and like they went, this movie was like NC-17 because like they went berserk. John Carl Buechler directed this movie, and that guy is like one of the masters of effects, so they cut out a lot of his work in the final cut,
and that's a shame. I would like to see that cut, because that's definitely one of my biggest critiques is like the cutaway, which I've gotten used to in some Friday the 13th movies. I feel this one did it the most of them. With the characters, I didn't exactly care about any of them either. I know you don't usually with these, but like with this particular, like, I can't even name any of the characters, like the Days of the Curly, besides Tina. I can't really name. So, like,
I mean, I'm not going to flex. But I can. But there's the big characters we want to talk about, though. You have Dr. Cruz, played by Terry Kaiser of Weekend at Bernie's fame.
Yes, Terry Kaiser.
He shows up.
Yes.
A great, like, secondary antagonist, I guess, in this movie. Mm-hmm. Just a total douchebag. And for some reason, Jason finds a gas-powered circular saw out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Because, like, this is the first movie in the franchise where you start going, like, what, how? Like, how did that happen? Like, where Jason finds half the weapons he uses in this movie, I have no idea. They must just have like a board meeting, like, well, what weapons do we want to see Jason use? Like, I don't know. Can he have like a giant spear on a stick? It's like, who's gonna have that? Fucking
no one asked that.
Yeah, because he finds a spear, he finds a circular saw, he finds like a sickle. None of this shit is lying around. He just has it.
Yeah, honestly, this is like probably a perfect movie to watch growing up multiple times and not think about any of the actual issues with it. Yeah, like Tina, I thought was a good character. Honestly, like Tina's a good protagonist. I should I not get connected to Tina though, because I haven't seen the next couple of Friday movies.
No, don't. Tommy Jarvis is like the last repeated character you'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody either gets killed or survives and never comes back in these movies.
Perfect.
From here on out, except for the fan films, I guess they have repeating characters in them.
Yeah, and I'll give this movie credit also because Kane Hodder, I believe this is Kane Hodder's first appearance as Jason.
That's correct.
And he has a much different, more like brooding, large physical appearance with Jason. Which, I'm not going to ask you to go into a theory, but like I do like wonder without really wondering if there's more than one Jason and there's multiple killers, if that could be a possibility, because they really do look and act differently, these killers.
True, but I mean, I feel like we spoke about this off camera. Like I feel like they make some effort up through at least this movie and the next one to have some sort of continuity that it's the same body. So, but I'm open to discussing it further.
Yeah, maybe I'll pontificate on that a little more and enhance my theory for next time. So stay tuned to later episodes for a possible theory there. But anything else? Any lines? Any moments that stick out from this movie that you want to make sure people don't forget about?
I do think this is actually like one of the better casts of like kid characters or teen characters or whatever the fuck you want to call them characters in this movie. Because you have like the dipshit, like science fiction writer dude, Eddie. You have Melissa, like the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You have the girl who looks like Velma from Scooby-Doo, Maddie.
And she, like, the nerd girl.
Yeah, she dolls herself up and suddenly there's like a fucking barn on the premises that she hides in. Like, it's just crazy shit. They just kind of like, oh, we need another building here. You got him, you got the horny kids, you got the black couple. They're being very, all of a sudden they're woke. Friends. It's crazy. It's getting woke. And then the rich dude and his gold digging girlfriend. It's great. Like so much, like every stereotype. It's like the Breakfast Club, and then Weekend at Bernie's is also happening at the same time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's great.
It sure is something. Maybe I just need to watch it a few more times too.
And that final fight, like how much shit do they hit Jason with? Jason gets hit with fucking everything.
And he gets not. Yeah, he doesn't get rocked at all. Yeah. It's crazy.
When she picks up the couch and it looks like the couch is clearly on wires and it flies across the room and hits her, it's like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, this movie is fun.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun.
Is it good? No, but is it fun? Like all of the movies so far, yes. I will give it that. So I think that we've, talked about enough here. We're not going to go into super detail. So let's go ahead and get to those beautiful ratings. All right. And we're both going to do the standard. I'm going to do the enhanced rating for legal purposes. John is not going to be answering that because he doesn't know what it's like to be enhanced.
I work for the government.
Yes. John, what is your governmental rating of this film?
I would say it's kind of like I reviewed Jimmy and Stiggs like yesterday, and it's kind of the same feeling. Like this is like a weird train wreck. You're not watching a great movie, but it is fun. So that means this is a classic 3 out of 5.
All right. So I don't feel as bad here. For my standard rating, this is a 2.5. I'll be honest. This is not my favorite so far in the franchise, but after talking to you, I'm willing to revisit it at some point down the line. In my enhanced rating, I say it goes up a full videotape. It's a 3.5. All the things that don't make sense are a little more fun when you're enhanced. It's why I enjoy a lot of the movies I do in the ways that I do. So yeah, definitely a 3.5, 3.5 leaves there. So that's going to do it for this episode of Aaron Unwinds. Episode 7 in the Friday the 13th franchise. We will be back next week. I will be back next week with Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. So I've been waiting to see this one for a long time. I know one thing about it, and it's the boxing part. I don't know anything else. So I'm looking forward to discussing that. Before we take off, the Letterboxd challenge. Go ahead and check out the link right below. It's in my Letterboxd, Abby's Letterboxd, and John's Letterboxd as well under lists. Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Challenge 2025 there. Every Sunday, Why We Love Horror Television, we're covering Dexter, Resurrection, getting some good traction over there, so drop those comments as well. Mondays, Versus with John and Will. Tuesdays, Why Liv Loves Horror, when she damn feels like it. Aaron Unwinds on Wednesdays. You're here. Thank you for the support. We're going to continue with the Friday the 13th franchise for now. And then after we're finished with the franchise, I'm going to do the two Vengeance movies probably in one video together, the fan film, and then we'll see from there where we go. And then Thursdays, Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Challenge watch along show. We go into a little more detail about what we watched from the previous week. Fridays, Why We Love Horror Trivia, 2 trivia matches of some form on the channel. So go ahead and set the notification bell because we're dropping reviews whenever we watch the movies. So thank you for Aaron and for John. We are out and keep unwinding.